When you level up in your life, just understand it's going to be very, very, very uncomfortable for a bit, because you became overweight and got out of shape because you became way, way too comfortable for so long. But we speak to women all the time. They're like, oh, I need to make this change. I got to do something. I'm super unhappy. I have no confidence. And then you ask them to do a little bit of something outside their comfort zone. And they're like, well, I want to make this change, but God forbid I do something that makes me uncomfortable. And like, that's exactly why you're stuck. Because at first, if you haven't worked out or moved your body for a really, really long time, and then you go to try to work out 3 days a week, that's going to seem super uncomfortable. It's going to seem like an inconvenience. It feels like you have to 180 your entire life. But when you start to do it and you become consistent and you stick to it, it becomes your new norm. At first, it's really uncomfortable, but then it just becomes a part of your identity and who you are. And you're that woman that works out 3 days a week, or not only the working out, but it's like cutting back on alcohol or not eating so much sugar. That's going to feel super uncomfortable because you've done it for so long. You end your night at 9-10 o'clock and you have a little bit of ice cream and you have to give that up. It's going to feel super, super uncomfortable for a bit. But then a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks go by and you give it up, it's not going to feel as uncomfortable anymore. But you have to understand that when you're leveling up in life, in the short term, you're going to have fear. You're going to have more stress than you're typically used to. You're going to have more anxiety. You're going to question if this is going to be worth it. And that's okay, because welcome to growth. Welcome to leveling up. But we see so many women who stay stuck because they just let that fear and that growth and that uncomfortableness, that's a word, paralyze them. And they're like, well, I want to make a change, but like, I don't want to get uncomfortable. Well, you're going to stay stuck.